Asian Network.
Okay, so the wait is finally over. She is here. I've been teasing you about it all morning. But she's here. It's Kajol, everybody. Can I just say, Kajol, it's an absolute honour to be in your presence this morning.
Wow, okay, thank you.
So I remember pretending to be you when I was little. Back in the 90s, I used to listen to all your tracks, in particular one, which I used to reenact in my bedroom in nothing but a towel. I used to hold my hairbrush and I used to stand on the bed.
Was anybody watching?
No. Thankfully, no. And I used to sing. It was.
Okay.
It's like one of the
Epic.
best memories
Yes.
I've got of you.
Thank you.
What is it like for you sometimes when you wake up on a morning and remember...
And I don't have the song playing in the background?
and you remember who you are? Is it quite surreal still? Do you have to pinch yourself?
Not really. I've pretty much, I honestly, that's one thing that my mom taught me that, you really have to take it with a pinch of salt. It's not the be all and end all. And, it's work like everybody else. So I think she just taught me how to put my feet on the ground.
Oh.
I can't float.
What's your favorite kind of food? What would you like order?
I'm quite a healthy eater. So I'll order things like salads and sushi.
Really?
That's my favorite. Sushi is like... I love sushi.
You love sushi?
I love sushi.
We should have bought sushi in for breakfast.
There's time.
There is time. So you're here to promote your brand new film, which is Helicopter Ila.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this. What is the story about?
So basically, Helicopter Ila, the title stems from the fact that, you have a hashtag of helicopter moms, basically. And I mean, we've all heard about that. And Indian mothers have been helicopter mothers from time immemorial. So we have a tradition of helicopterism. And I don't think we're going to change for the next 200, 300 years at least. So, I mean, that's out of the question. But the film is about, this mother who's completely she's all about her son. And she's like, "Arey dabba banana or khana khilana." And there's a scene in the film where he's like, but that's me. That's all you do with me all day. So she's like, but what else is there for me to do? What else do I do? What do you expect me to do? And he's like, you need to go find a life. And that's where the film stems from, because her son grows up and then what is she supposed to do? So she's been a mom so long that somewhere down the line, she's forgotten to be anything else besides that. And she doesn't know how to be anything else. What does she do besides being a mom? What other tags can she have?
So it's very relatable. It's one for the moms.
Very much so. And trust me, there are so many parts in that film that are going to be like, oh my God, this is me. Or, oh my God, this happened to me. My mother did this to me. I know for a fact that she did this to me. How many times has she done this to me?
So every mom does need to watch this film.
Every mom and every kid, for that matter, needs to watch this film so you understand why your mother is doing this to you. Because you completely relate to her for one and one reason only. Because throughout the film, you realize that everything that she does, every action that she does it all stems from just this intense, amazing love that she has for her son. And, I think I've said this 100 times, but it never gets old, is that the one thing that you cannot fail at. I mean, you can fail at your career and you can fail at your marriage sometimes. And you can fail at other things and handle them with some relative grace. But when you fail your children or when you fail your bringing up your kids, it's something that, I feel every parent feels
deeper.
like, it's much deeper, it's much harder. It's something that, people can't get over.
Would you say that you've seen most of the UK now? Because you must have made so many trips here.
Actually, I have made a lot of trips, but I haven't really seen the countryside. I've seen more of the city than I have of the countryside. So that's something that I have not explored.
I think you should come up to Huddersfield. That's where I'm from. It's a town where there's just hills and little villages. Maybe that's the kind of side of the UK that you need to see. Just say yes, Kajol. Just say yes. Pretend it's a film. Yes. I must end by asking you, Kajol, because I'm a little bit intrigued, because you did say that you like watching your films back. How often do you watch them?
Not very often. I have to say that. Not very often, but at least I should like the film enough to sit through one trial.
Yeah.
I think my 4 favorites are, of course, DDLJ. I can watch that anytime, anywhere. I can watch Kuch Kuch Hota Hai anytime, anywhere. Pyar To Hona Hi Tha.
Yeah, another great film.
For sure. Pyar To Hona Hi Tha, Yumi Aur Hum.
Another great film. They're too good.
And K3G, of course.
Yes.
And Fana. for that matter. Fana as well. So yeah, I think these 5-6 films are like the top
Your
of my
best.
list.
And
yeah.
which one is your most watched? There must be one that you've watched way too many times.
I think Kuch Kuch Hota has come on TV the maximum amount of times. So that's probably the one that I've got clips of. I haven't really sat down and watched the whole thing. But yeah, I've got clips of it the maximum amount
And
of
I
times.
think that's one that every single person has definitely watched more than 5 times at least in their lifetime. It's
Probably.
a great film. So on that note, we are going to end on that. But can I just say it's been an absolute pleasure having you in this morning, Kajol. Thank you so much
My
for
pleasure.
coming.
Thank
It's
you.
Kajol!
Asian Network.